Live? Live Supreme. Underwater. Under the sea. Under the sea. Under the sea. We're under the sea. Mic check, check. Mic, mic, mic. Like mic. Like mic check. Check, check, 1, 2. Check, check. Check, check, 1. I think we should be live. Question mark? Live. Okay. Not terrible. Let's see this. Okay. Dope. Pretty low latency. Okay. Now let's look if we can get the screen up. Might not be able to. Okay, that's not great. This is something. Ooh, we could do something here. Okay. Imagine I put the chat right there. I can't really. I'm not on Streamlabs. Terrible. Getting better. Okay, Fred. What's up, dude? All right, guys. Let me know if the quality drops at all, and I will do my very best to at least get it watchable. But we're here, probably going big cam, just so I can at least look at the chat and do my normal thing. But we're here for Supreme Week 17. Week 17 live. Still in Indiana, still scuffed. But hey, I wanted to still make sure we got something out today. It'll be the last video. Last bit of content. How'd the Type R do at the track? Dude, check out my video. I made a whole video, and it was really good. Honestly, I was faster than most of the Porsches that were there, and I wish I could have ran in the advanced group because I feel like that would have been a better time. But it was really capable. In the back straight of Mid-Ohio, I got the thing up to like 133, which is pretty fast. I don't even know how long the back straight is at Mid-Ohio. Mid-Ohio back straight length. That's like almost the top of 5th gear. I'd like to look up the back portion of the track. Allows speeds approaching 200 miles an hour. Well, I can't do that in my car. Racingcircuits.info will say, how long is the back? Main circuit was chicane, short circuit, circuit overview. It was really fun. What's up, guys? What's up, Re-Up? Thank you for watching that, dude. It means a lot. Yeah, the fucking Air Max DNs ended up being my like main kind of walk around shoe that weekend. And they held up really well. Like the synthetic materials on them are solid for having or just being in the rain. Fred Kogan said I had an ITR Integra Type R B18C5 back in 2005. Dude, that is so cool. I love the Integra Type R. I would love to own one someday, but I probably won't be able to afford that because those are so expensive now. A good one at least. Maybe like the JDM imported ones would be a little more affordable, but you know, can only have so many cars. But yeah, it was mad capable. What's up, Chris Troutman? How is everyone doing today? Is anyone copping anything from this week? I'm debating on grabbing the short sleeve denim. I actually need to add my credit card to the stream, so give me one quick second. I'll leave the screen up at least so you can look at something. We'll do the top items. I'll be literally 5 seconds, guys. Be right back. Yeah, I did not even plan at all for this stream right here. So I'm on a single monitor setup. I mean, the internet's better at my mom's, but it's been a struggle this week. So I appreciate you guys tuning in still. Thrifted Trail said some shorts for some personal gym shorts. Right on, dude. Yeah, $88. It's still a lot for shorts, right? But cheaper than what you'll get from Supreme Blanks. I bought a front clip when they were going for like 250, 250, 2500 way back in the day. Nice. I don't even know what a front clip is. Is that like the front end? Is that a front bumper? Front clip. Body part? JDM Auto Bodies, front clip, nose cuts, and replacement front ends. Okay, nice. It's like more than just the bumper, like the headlights and stuff too. That's cool. On jspecauto.com right now, looking at front clips, front end conversion. People do some crazy like front end conversions in their cars. I think that stuff is wild. But right on, dude. That's cool. Yeah, up to the front end. Okay, that's neat. Yeah, the shorts are pretty decent. The shorts are decent. They say Supreme on them. Do we have more pictures? I think we have some more pictures. We can take a look at them. Here we go. This actually isn't terrible. For what I have going on right now, guys, like this is the best we got. And if you want to see the screen, just let me know. I might default kind of back and forth from the full screen camera to this, which is just my screen is like, thank God for the fact you can put screens up on both sides of your screen. What is that feature even called? I don't know. Waterproof camera looks pretty cool. $38 though, man. I don't know. I was debating on it. I just think it's fun. If you really want a camera or a couple, maybe cop. But I don't really see a whole lot of resale potential this week, and that's fine. I think maybe the championship coaches jackets will actually do pretty well. We can go look at other coaches jackets and maybe see if we can identify what we think these will go for. The back ARC logo, I always like an ARC logo. I think they do pretty good. Let's see if I can make this a little bit bigger, maybe? No. Lock that, unlock this, go here, drag that, pull that up. Okay, now we're chilling. The problem is I'm going to have to go over here to look at the chat. Unless I pull up chat on my phone, which is what I'm going to do. So I can at least look at chat. I mean, this is modern technology right here. Basically up to the windshield. Nice. Thanks for making it work. Nice. Making this work. No problem, dude. Yeah, I mean, I love streaming. I love coming here every week and hanging out with you guys, talking about Supreme. I would do it for free. Basically do it for free. Already got the Ultra Mesh shorts, black and Tiger Mesh shorts packs in this week. Yeah, dude, there's no need to get multiple pairs of mesh shorts. At that point, it's just kind of like a little too much. Let's see, make this a little bit smaller. I call it OCD, but it's not that. Yeah, people like Champion maybe almost as much as some people like the TNF collabs. Do they really, though? Is that the same level? I'm 28. I'll be 29 in September. What was I going to look at? Oh, yeah. We're going to go on StockX, and we're going to take a gander at other Supreme. Have they released other Supreme Champion Coaches jackets? I feel like maybe. How older people maybe? Thomas, up, bro? What's up, CTR? I can probably do a poll on my phone. You're a decade older. Right on, dude. Yeah, my audience is pretty old. Like, I don't mean that as a disrespect, but we're not really 17, 18. Most people in here are in their 25 and up. is usually what I've gathered from my analytics, which I think is pretty cool. I think a lot of people in here are pretty mature, kind of know what's going on, pretty chill. What's up, Shady Munchie? Good to see you, bro. Were you in here when the stream had the wrong title? Because I brought up the start. I started my stream using the old way I used to do it, and it was way back in like fall winter 23, so the title was a little weird. Supreme Coaches Champion. Have they released? Okay, Champion label Coach's jacket. Let's look at this. When did this guy? Was this recently? Fall winter 2018. Look at this guy. Do we know if the camera is able to replace the film? I love Supreme, but I can't be spending $40 on a disposable camera. I have no idea. I would say that it's whatever features that waterproof camera has when it's stock, Supreme is just putting its logo on it. So it's going to operate the same way. Disposable sounds like it's not very reusable though. So I don't know. One Up says, I wish I was 25 again. Yeah, dude, that would be great. But at the end of the day, I think life experience is pretty unmatched. So I think people are living healthier than ever now. So I think, 35 can be the new 25 if you get in shape and just stay active. Yeah, the camera is disposable. I can see it on the box. Yeah, so unless you're a real computer tech whiz or camera whiz, I guess, then I don't really know. Yeah, I think here's the deal with this Coach's jacket, guys. This is my opinion and my guess. It's the typical thing where like larger sizes will do maybe decent. I could see maybe some double XLs in the right color going for like $250 on the high end. It's going to depend though on how many people are coming out this week. Are botters targeting this week? Like, re-up, if you're still in here, bro, how many orders did you get for this week at all? I mean, do you have a lot of people that are wanting to secure stuff? I know I was hating on the plaid shorts in my review of the drop list, but what was it? Sneakerhead Game was telling me that, or reminded me that Billie Eilish wore those shorts Supreme jersey in her picture, which I don't know how much what that means. Okay. I can't find the picture. Billie Eilish wearing Supreme. Wearing Supreme. Okay. Great. I guess I could scroll back. Anyway, trust me, in that picture of her in like the jacket or the basketball jersey, I'm sure if I scroll all the way down on Supreme Drops, we can find it. She's wearing I believe it's the tan plaid shorts. This is the only way I can think of looking at the picture. Oh, not many at all. That's what I figured, bro. So I think this week, for all the people that complain about cop manual, this is the week to cop manual. Was she wearing the mesh shorts? It didn't even look like those. Those were like different shorts. It doesn't ultimately matter too much. Yeah, that's interesting to look at. So anyway, maybe those shorts will do good. Maradona Camp Cap. I haven't been seeing a ton of Camp Cap hype, guys, even on really hype stuff. Like, what are the Mason Margiela Camp Caps going for? I feel like not much at all. Yeah, these painted Camp Caps. I'm kind of glad I almost bought one of these on a restock, but like to resell. But $88 and they're going for $125. I mean, you could get this from the right person for $90 if you just held out. Really waited for someone to actually go for it. I'm definitely going to be doing a video after the season's over on like the top resale items. So stay tuned to that. I did one last year for fall winter 23 and it did pretty well. So I'm definitely going to need your guys' suggestions on what kind of content you want me to be producing during the off season from spring, summer to fall, winter. I have some ideas laying around, like some tier list videos, just kind of supreme overviews, going back into the history books, maybe reviewing some older collabs. I think reviewing like the Lamborghini collab, random stuff would be fun, but definitely need to have some sort of a plan that's interesting. I know my channel hinges so much on news that I'll certainly be covering a lot more other brands in the off season. But if you guys have any suggestions on what you'd want to see, feel free to suggest those in the comments, in the chat, and I'll try to remember to do those because that is kind of the toughest time for content. Not that it's a bad thing, it's kind of fun actually. Of course, fall winter 24 leaks will be coming out whenever we get them. But until then, we'll have to figure something out. Still plan on doing weekly live streams as always, maybe a little bit shorter. But we'll be chilling here having fun. But just to confirm, guys, audio is at least decent. Video is okay. I think I've figured it out. I've got the mic sitting here, resting on the table, leaving it nice and still. But the computer is still not a great machine. No worries. Alrighty. What did I need to do? I needed to add my new credit card to the website. What am I copping today? I'm hesitant, but I'm debating on copping the short sleeve painter shirt. I think it's kind of cool. I like the denim. The denim colorway is kind of nice. Loose fit. This is oversized, so if I grab it, I'll be going for a medium. Pink is really nice too. I just already have a pink. I already have a pink thing, and I don't wear it enough. It's the Fila and Fila and Staple collab. What up, Ernest? Was gonna cop the camera, but 38 is wild. Agreed, dude. It's too much. It's too much for a silly little accessory, even if it has the Supreme watermark on it. It's something that if you really just like collecting everything from Supreme, you could go for it. But Ill Sketch says, definitely would love to see some content on the Lambo Supreme collab. All right, man. Yeah. I'm thinking maybe doing like one of my videos per week would be like revisiting an old collab and just talking about it, kind of analyzing it. And then we get to go into the actual current resale prices. Because believe it or not, there's some collabs, guys, that have come out years ago, and even just regular Supreme items that are relatively affordable. Like, it's pretty cool. You can get some deals out there. And that's the fun part. That's kind of how I like to spend my off season, hunting down grails, going back into the archives, because people complain, oh yeah, Supreme's dead. It's not like it used to be. Well, if that's your opinion, then go back to those old pieces. Go on Grailed. Find one that's gently used. Like, for me, there's an item that I passed on getting back in 2000 and, 2014? It was the Supreme Grand Prix design. And this tank top is something I've wanted for a long time. It's Monaco, famous Formula One track, street circuit. And this tank top is super cool. It's got a Formula One car on it with a little Supreme design. It also came out with a cruiser skateboard and a towel, a beach towel. So I have a couple of these favorited. I'm not signed into my Grailed account, but there's some cool stuff. They did similar things like this crash design. Here's the cruiser. there's some neat stuff out there. You just have to wait for the right deal. I mean, of course, you could just pay what they're asking right off the rip, but racing, Type R stuff. I want to do more racing, Fred. I just don't get as much views on it. So I think I need to start a second channel, like SupThomas Racing or something, and then just upload that video, those kind of videos on there. Because I tried to split the interest in my last video with doing a driving shoe review, and I very well titled it incorrectly and not made it appealing to my normal audience or to like the algorithm. But in my Type R video, my track day vlog, I mean, dude, I filmed all day. I spent 5.5 hours editing this, and it got 139 views. And that's not to say that I'm not going to make videos based on them not getting views, but it is something that you think about, right? Because when I see videos not getting as many views, it's not so much about me like, oh, I'm not going to make my $10 from Google AdSense. It's more like, oh, my audience isn't as interested in this content. Let's make something that they are interested in. Because at the end of the day, I talk about what I like to talk about and people like it. So I try to keep a happy medium with keeping you guys engaged and keeping myself engaged. Have we seen the champion shorts yet? Think so. Maybe not. I think so. I enjoyed that racing video a lot. That's so cool. Your dad is a driving instructor. Yeah, dude, my dad got me really into racing. Like, I was into motorsports a bit, like in 2019 when I got a 370Z, but he just kind of, he's a little bit older. He's 70. So he kind of just really got into Porsches 10 years ago, and then just started going to the track and like learning how to drive them, and just got really just excited about that kind of scene. So he was nice enough to let me drive his cars on the track, and now I take my little Honda Civic out there in Arizona. It's super fun, man. At the high performance driving events, like they teach you everything. You start as a novice, you learn with an instructor. It's pretty safe. It's not about winning. It's not wheel to wheel racing. You're literally just going out there with other cars and passing when you're faster and that kind of thing. And it's all about the education. And it really does help, like getting, like, I don't feel the need to like speed on the road. Of course I do it occasionally, like on the highway ramps onto the highway, but I'm not fucking street racing or doing anything crazy. What's up, Andrew? Oh, sick. Blizzy McBlaze. I'm building a 1987 Mazda RX-7. Dude, is that an FC? 1987 Mazda RX-7. That is so cool, bro. Wish Supreme did a Mazda collab. Dude, so I saw an FC RX-7 at I don't even want to talk about the takeover crap. Yeah, that stuff is, those people aren't car enthusiasts. Those people are criminals. Fuck that shit. I saw a really clean FC at Mid-Ohio. The first time I went there was in 2019. My dad and I went to an IMSA race, which IMSA is so fucking cool. You guys have awesome cars. One Up has a 95 Eclipse GSX. That is so dope, dude. Eclipses don't get enough love, but they're really cool cars. Especially if they're built like lightly modified. I think they're pretty neat. Like a body kit, period correct styling. Japan was killing it. What is that Supreme website? Are you talking about this, Bull? This is supremecommunity.com. So Supreme Community is a person or collection of people. I don't know how many people are on their team. They just release the drop lists every week. And it's just a nice kind of organized list to look at and sort of gauge the overall hype on the drop list. So you can upvote and downvote some items. I was hoping we could sway the masses to give some support to the Black Cat short sleeve top, but not so much. C5 SOJ has a C5 Corvette and an LS 400. Dude, this one guy at the track that I kind of got started on had a C5. Her name was Old Blue, completely stripped out, manual transmission, like just so fast. So fast. Those cars are really sick. I learned how to drive stick on a Porsche in high school like 10 years ago. My friend is into racing and he taught me. Dude, yeah, Porsches are a great car to learn on. Any sports car, I think, is great to learn on because they have generally a little bit of a sportier transmission. Like learning on a Jeep, for instance, that would be kind of hard. Like when I first learned to drive stick, like 6 months later, I learned on my 09 Civic Si. I drove my buddy's Jeep and it was hard, dude. Like the clutch engagement was just so different. Can't wait to watch it tonight. Hell yeah, dude. Love the Monaco tank. Good call. Yeah, the Monaco tank is cool, man. There's some really cool racing inspired pieces from Supreme. What else we got here? Blizzy McBlaze. I bought a BN sports body kit for the FC. I'm just waiting for the wheels to come in. What kind of wheels did you get? That's neat. Yeah, I want to get the full Mugen body kit for my car. Let's see, Mugen, 8th gen. This is like the full one that was sold new. The 2008 Mugen SI, limited to 1,000 units. I have the wing currently, but I really want the side skirts and the front bumper, and I guess the rear bumper. But it's just like kind of expensive, you know. Each piece is like 500 or more. The wing was 500. It's really hard to find the bumpers and side skirts. You basically have to get them from either Japan or get them from people that already owned them. It's really tough to get them. Got excited about a Porsche on a track, you don't say. Yeah, dude, for sure. Yeah, Turbo G37, man. I used to really love my 370. I wish it was manual, but I don't have it anymore. So it was a fun car. Got me around at the time. Daily is a full bolt-on G35. How loud is your car, Frank Hall? Or Kevin Hall, sorry. I read two names at once. I think driving stick was kind of easy to learn. I ride motocross. That's right, you do. So I knew about the clutch and shifting. BBS E87 wheels. Okay. I need to look at your kit first. I don't think I searched it. You said it was a BN. What was it? BN Mazda RX-7 kit. Mazda RX-7 kit. BN Sports. Okay. Let's take a look at this thing. Faction Motorsports. Oh, that's dope, dude. I'm sure it's not the full thing, right? Not the full kit, not the wing. Or are you going crazy? You getting the wing too? That looks sporty. Yeah, JDM Life. BBS E87 wheels. Okay. I love that we're talking about cars. We're not even talking about Supreme right now. That's fine. I'll do a what sold out. I think I can actually. Oh, the BMW wheels? BBS. Okay. Here we go. Ooh, 3 pieces? Yeah, dude, 3-piece wheels. They look good on certain builds for sure. I'm trying to convince my dad to get the Mugen body kit for his Civic, but he's just trying to keep it relatively chill for now, which I understand. It's his car. And I don't like this kit right now. There's 2 kits for the new Type R from Mugen. There's the A group and the B group. This is the B group. It's for like the street. Wheels are decent. I like the window visors too. It's funny, in Arizona, no one has window visors because it doesn't rain at all. It literally doesn't rain. But they did a single turbo or a single exit exhaust. And man, I just don't think it looks good. I think the spoon one looks way better. And I'm like kind of a Mugen fan. So to like admit that the Spoon is better, I know more people like Spoon, I think generally in the Honda community, but Spoon's exhaust, guys, on the new Civic is crazy. Let's see if we can look at it. FL5 Spoon. We'll quickly get back into Supreme. You like the single exit in the middle? I do have an old pic of my old 370. I had no modifications to it except some stickers, but I think you guys might think it's cool. We're going to quickly try to look at this exhaust, and then I'll show you my car, my old car. The wing is crazy too. These crane necks, they become really popular in GT racing for airflow. So basically the spoiler works by having this mount right here, and it goes around kind of the front of the wing. And I think it allows more airflow, but $4,200 for a wing is nuts. And there's the downforce numbers right there. I think the red is stock. I don't know how to look at aero charts. I imagine that's wind resistance, so probably the blue is the... No, I guess blue would be stock, and then the red would be extra downforce. I don't know. No. Here's the exhaust. Look at this, dude. Look how beautiful that is. It's their N1 muffler kit. I think it looks really good because the current Civic exhaust is triple exit for a 3-liter engine. Just looks like, it might be a little too much, but I think the Spoon exhaust just looks super sick. Okay, that's my spiel on that. Mugen, that's at the top secret or veil side of Hondas. Yeah, it's neat because Mugen is like actually Mugen was founded by Honda-san, like the creator of Honda, Mr. Honda. It was founded by his son, and they actually are a factory. They're like AMG, right? They're like the factory tuner. So everything that Mugen does, they develop with actual assistance from Honda. So Spoon is like the tuner version. Spoon is more of like the top secret or veil side because Spoon is not affiliated directly with them. Let's see. Just checking what people are saying. Mob Syndicate had a Pontiac Solstice GXP. Dude, those cars are actually kind of cool. My grandpa really liked those when he was around. Which I'll get in this week. I'm debating on the short sleeve painter shirt. That's about it. Yeah, appreciate it, Ernest. Hit the like if you can. Civic Type R's, try to race my daily every day. See, dude, that's the stuff I just don't get into. Maybe if I'm at a stoplight with another Honda, I'll like, if they rev their engine, I'll like do the same. Like one time this S2000 tried to race me, and I raced him, but I got smoked because it's an S2000 and I'm in a 2009 Civic. But I don't really like doing that kind of stuff. It's fine. But Spoon titanium exhaust probably sounds nuts. Yeah, dude, it does. G37 is currently getting rebuilt. It got T-boned. Damn, bro. Sorry to hear that. Imagine a Spoon X Supreme collab. That would be insane. I would take out a loan on my house, on my non-existent house. Take out a personal loan from the bank, I guess. My DE is a K-series killer. Hey, bro. Watch out. Maybe we'll have a subscriber meetup and we'll all go to the track with our cars. That would be so sick. Meet up at the track. Okay, really quick before I forget, guys, I need to add my payment information. And then I will do a poll on what will sell out first. Do you guys want me to cop on the stream, or I can do it? I really don't care. But it would be faster for me to just use Apple Pay on my phone if I end up copying something. But I know it is more fun when you can see what's going on the screen. One of my dogs is howling upstairs. I don't know what's going on. All right. Billing address. Save to Microsoft account. I guess that's fine. Ooh, now we have to get the autofill set up. Oh God. Full name? Last name? Date of birth? Here we go. Phone number, email. Then we should be done. And then I'll check quickly. Ooh, I need to do the thing where I log into my PayPal. Actually, no, we're not going to use PayPal today. We're going to try no PayPal. I think that's fine because this week shouldn't be super hype. We should be able to get away with it. But I just want to see what the checkout process is like without using PayPal. Because why not? Why not try it? Checking this. Email is correct. Phone number is correct. Date of birth, last name, full name, first name. Okay, was not correct. Woo! All right. Here we go, chat. Let's go. Let's go. So Bradley Tompkins says he thinks the champion or the Maradona hat will sell out first. I think I have to be on. Here we go. Start a poll. Add option, add option. What will sell out first? Reinvesting the StockX payout PayPal funds? Dude, yeah, seriously, guys, you should be reinvesting. If you're reselling a lot, actually taking the money you get from streetwear and sneakers, putting it into the market is way better long term. But I'm sure a lot of you people that have been around longer than I have will say already know that. I'm 5'6". You should get a small for sure. Maradona. Did Maradona have 2 ends or 1? 1. That's what I thought. Oh my gosh, Zelo is howling upstairs. Maradona can't cap. What up, Luis de la Cruz? What's happening, baby? I guess next we'll put the champion coach's jacket, probably. I think that's the most likely to sell out next. Actually, I have no opinion on that. That's your guys' poll, not mine. Coach's jacket. There's no apostrophe there, right? It's not the coach's personal jacket. I guess the Fujifilm camera will do the waterproof camera. And then last but not least, guys, black cat tee. There we go. Bro, you look like my son's age, 26. How is my dad? How is your dad, 70? He had me when he was really old, dude. I had an old dad my whole life. Black cat top. Is that what it's called? The black cat top? Black cat short sleeve top. Okay. I didn't even put the denim jacket. Guys, I'm putting the waterproof camera off this list. I don't think it's going to sell out. I'm going to say the short sleeve denim painter shirt. I think that has more likely of a chance to sell out before. Okay, there we go. Poll is live. Did Drops by Jay post any in-hand pics? I haven't checked. Let's look. I know Supreme Drops did, and they usually post the same stuff. So here's the waterproof camera. One-time use camera, boys. 27 pictures. I mean, you're paying more than $1 a picture, dude. This guy's got it. There's the French shirt, the Intarsa logo. There's the what is it? The Night Eyes. Bug eyes. My dad is in his 60s right now. I'm 30. Yep. Hell yeah, dude. I think there's a lot of stock of the camera. I went to Supreme. They have a lot of stock. Yeah, dude, they have a lot of stock of the camera. That's what I figured. They've been doing that, the overproduction. Fred Kogan. I'm 6'1", 195 pounds, about a 32-30 waist, and the medium shorts are huge on me. I'm the same way. I mean, I'm not as tall as you or as heavy as you, bro. I'm a little bit shorter, a little bit lighter. And yeah, like I bought the Supreme soccer shorts last season, size medium. They were a little bit long. For a while, I was like, did I buy the wrong size? 34, dad is 52. All right, guys, talking about dads. I like it. Wait, you can't add more film in the camera? I believe you cannot. That's the disposable camera kind of, that's the recipe right there. Supreme standard fit is baggy. That is true. They be baggy. Let's see if Drops by Jay posted anything else. I saw that this is such a minor thing, but Drops by Jay put a picture of the most hyped items. Let's see if it's still here. And there was a little typo. Look at that. Kosh's jacket. I like that. I noticed it right away. I'm kind of a stickler for spelling. Fun fact I've never told on stream. Haven't told a lot of people, but I haven't had autocorrect on my phone since 7th grade. Because I was a spoiled kid and got an iPhone 3G in 7th grade. And I turned off autocorrect because I was like, this is making me a worse speller. And now if I can't spell a word, I just look it up on Google. I have no idea if that's made me a better speller. I'm not trying to flex on anyone with autocorrect on, but if you ever want to text on hard mode, try taking that autocorrect off. See how you do. You'd be surprised. Necessary, boys? Necessary. I'm right here. Okay, autocorrect just fucking saved me, but it's one C, 2 S's. That would be a fun mini game. We could do a spelling test later. Did you guys watch that? A fucking spelling test? Spell like a champ. Adult. Maybe we'll get into that later. Oh, lol, that's wild. I still have my old iPhone 3. Oh my god, it's a tiny brick. Dude, there's like been some content that's been pushed to my YouTube account of like vintage iPhone accessories, vintage Apple products, and it's actually kind of cool. It's actually low-key cool. 3rd grade iPhone, wish I had an older dad, lol, just messing with you, yeah. Who's got the oldest dad here? We can have a competition. The prize is nothing. Yeah, my dad's old, but he's in great shape. He goes swimming multiple times a week. He picked up martial arts recently. He goes to the track. He works out. Like, he's a very engaged person. Spell the most hype drops. That would be fun. There's definitely some streetwear brands that have some crazy spellings. Yeah, this guy's really cool. I think this would be a neat personal piece. I don't know if it would be like resaleable, maybe in the higher sizes, but I don't think we've seen a ton of hype around the Black Cat logo, which is kind of unfortunate. Supreme Black Cat. What does the logo come from? I thought it was like fireworks, but what is it exactly? Oh, it's a famous book. Is this what it is? Cat in the Hat. Not Cat in the freaking Hat, dude. Come on. Does anyone know what the Black Cat is from? What are you going for? I'm debating on going for the painter shirt. I'll probably go for it in medium. I think even if I don't keep it, it would flip for a little bit, maybe. It is fireworks. It's a store. Okay, sweet. So I was right. Look at that, dude. Come on. I don't know how I had that in my memory, but I was like, Black Cat, I feel like it's fireworks. They used to make firecrackers. Love that. They used to make the M80s. Never got to experience M80s. Dude, fireworks are dangerous, man. They're fun, but they're fucking, whew. I had some moments like Roman candle battles with my friends back in the day. So fucking stupid. Just setting shit on fire. Making, did you guys ever make little like flamethrowers with like aerosol? I used to do like aerosol flamethrowers with like axe cans. Shit was actually really fun. Definitely don't do that at home, but if you're going to do it, be sure to record it when dumb shit happens. I actually was making this is such a bad story. I shouldn't tell it on stream, but I'm going to tell it. I was making a Molotov cocktail one time, guys. And I definitely don't recommend that. But I did. And I threw it on the ground. and some of the gasoline got onto my jacket, and I still have the North Face jacket with the left elbow burned through. And people always ask me, you got a hole in your shirt. I'm like, yeah, dude, it's a crazy story. You probably won't believe it, but I burned it off. So don't be making Molotov cocktails, boys. Dude, I don't know. We were like 15 years old. We were bored. I'm from Indiana, guys. I'm basically a redneck, so that's my firework or my Molotov cocktail story. All right, 3 minutes left. We're going to at least pull up Supreme. We should probably get rid of everything else just because my internet can't handle too much. Or no, my internet can, but my computer can't. My girlfriend's computer can't. The poll should be up, dude. Is it not up? It's up. Poll is up. Right there. Maradona Camp. 68% of you think the Maradona Camp's going first. All right, lock in. Good luck, everyone. Yep. Thank you, Ernest. Keep me in line, baby. Let's lock in. I probably could have music going, but we just don't have it today. So I recommend everyone put on your favorite tunes right now. Start your favorite song, maybe some pump up music. Let's do some, come on. Some jumping jacks, maybe. Couple. I'm dodging the queue. Oh, get past the bots. Ah. Boom. Leopard cap sell out first. Dude, the leopard cap is kind of sick. I kind of like the sun shield hat. We'll go over here to shirts. I don't even got to check the category. I know it's going to be in shirts. Why is that? That reference, the Komodo 3000 from Malcolm in the Middle. Dude, that's a great movie. Malcolm in the Middle is a fucking show. It's a great show. Shout out to Walter White. Walter White was so sick in Malcolm in the Middle. Thomas, you just got to pop VTech, bro. Easily, bro. VTech's about to kick in. Super quick. Maradona hat will sell out first. Let's see, boys. It very well could. I'm just going to grab this in a schmedium. We'll grab the schmedium hat or the schmedium painter shirt. Just for the fuck of it. Hit the like button, boys. We'll be sticking around for a little bit. I ain't got no work today. We're back home. Yep, we're going for the painter shirt, man. And this is about the time where I have to stop looking at chat, otherwise I will get distracted. So lock in, boys. Good luck. I'm sure this is not going to be a difficult cop at all. Even if it is, that's fine. Website is loaded. There we go. Medium, add to cart. Check out now. Now let's see this captures. Why'd I unclick that? Boom. Submit. Still high traffic. Get the bug flashlight. Dude, I don't need the bug flashlight, man. I have a real flashlight. CTR is always like, dude, you gotta buy the random accessory. I should have bought the power washer, low key. Blizzy, you already got the Maradona L site. Guys, I'm also in the basement right now. Here we go. It's popped up. Oh, I don't have my new code memorized. 140 card number. What? I typed my card number in wrong for the autofill. Your order is being processed. All right. Bang, bang. We copped it. Medium. Schmedium. Let's do a little print screen. Right there. Bada bing. We'll bring that over to our good old friend Microsoft Paint. Those of you that have been around for a while, You remember Microsoft Paint. And if you don't, well, you just weren't around in the times when I used to go through Microsoft Paint drop lists. I miss those days. That was fun. But here we go, boys. Let's fucking go. I'll get the screen switched. And now it's... Oh, the window capture is only on... That's right. I'll have to change it. Okay, now we're doing... How do I showcase this? What a screen right now. That is nuts. Display capture. There we go. It's a little scuffed, but there it is. The denim painter shirt, medium style, washed blue. I probably could have still ordered it and just shipped it here, but I don't have a good credit card that has my Indiana billing address anymore. So there it is. We'll put that in the Fauntleroy's Finest Discord. I'm going to go back to take this off, put that on, switch the properties to this. Isekai anime. What the fuck? Back to full screen for now. The pink shirt sold out. All right, what'd you guys get? I should have gone for the pink shirt, huh? Fuck. One told me. Top denim shirt, pink shirt flew. I got it. 148 on the jacket isn't bad. Nice cop. Maradona sitting. Plaid shorts will go on sale because I copped. Pink painter shirt and pink flew. I probably would have taken an L if I went for it. Maradona and pink denim in medium. Let's fucking go. That's a good cop, K-Dog. Copped the Maradona and tan shirts. Literally everybody copped. I got that crazy green leopard sun hat. Dude, Mob Syndicate, you're in Florida, so that's actually dope. Black camp cap sold out. Maradona a cap and black cat top. Yeet. Nice, Ernest. Good cops, everybody. Where are all the people that said we can't cop Supreme? They were all here last week. Camera sold out first. You're lying. You can buy 4 right now. If I wanted to. Bug lights sitting. Incense still sitting. Let's see. How's my denim doing? Still available. Pink is back. Denim is sleeper, but pink is hype. Yeah, I guess I could have predicted that. I kind of low-key want to keep it though, so I bought the color that I like. And I've been really trying to get something denim from Supreme this season. Why did Ducati cop can't be like this, bro? Hey, what do you think? You know the answer to that, CTR. You don't got to be asking that. It's supply and command, baby. Supply and command. Coach's jacket, how we doing? Okay, larger sizes are gone. Navy almost gone. Purple, how's my purple doing? Are we losing purple hype, boys? Come on. I feel like red would do decent. Black is so far the most sought after. The shorts are selling out. I can't believe the desert washed chino is still sitting. What is that? That's the hat? I think the denim shirt will eventually sell out though, for sure. Shorts, all the way up to XL. Shorts aren't really selling. Okay, black are gone. That makes sense. Black are most wearable. Maradona gone. I hit the leopard mesh. You guys are copping the leopard mesh. I love that. Hey, what did I say? What did I say in my video? I was like, something about this leopard mesh cap is kind of sick. I'm getting better at this, guys. I'm saying it. I've gone with pink of several of my Supreme items that have never been let down. Absolutely floored that Maradona cap is sitting. It's gone. That's a cool view. That's a really cool view right there. Leopard mesh sold out. Nice. I'm glad to hear multiple people went for the leopard mesh. And like we expected, the Futara Immortal Beloved. This collab is just, I'm going to say it, guys. The Futara stuff from this season is so mid. Like the box logo was the only half decent item, and it's just kind of mid. It's okay though. Maybe if you cop the dunks, you could have matched. Medium and large pink shirt still sitting on UK. I always think that's so fascinating. The differences between the US and UK. I think this one will go first before the black. But pink will probably resell for a little bit. Black one sold out too, Sunshield. And then the worst piece of the drop. Okay, I wasn't wrong. The black ones, black, I mean, these are tan and black, are the only one that's seeing some sizes get removed. I think the 38s, no, the 36s. That's so weird. 36 boys were out here today. Damn, am I the only one that got the light? Maybe. I think the light's kind of cool though. Like I said in my video, if you don't have a good flashlight and you want something kind of silly, like a little keychain, it's not bad. When is the Tetris coming out, boys? When the fuck is Tetris going? Navy Mesh sold out. Let's go to Supreme Community and let's look at what's left to drop. Let's see if it's actually updated. Left to drop. Okay, here we go. The mesh panel linen shirt. Sleeper. Oh, that's right. I can't fucking look at shit. I can, but it just takes a while to load. We're not going to go through that whole deal. Did you guys know if you double click control on Edge, it pulls up a bigger picture? I never knew that. It's kind of cool. Shorts are starting to sell out. I'm no mathematician, but 58 people watching and only 14 likes. Come on, hit it for your boy. Guys, come on, hit the like button. I will be finally announcing the 2,500 subscriber giveaway next week. Probably on stream, maybe in the drop list video. But giving away a pair of Yeezy Pods. That is the grand prize. I believe they are size 2 Yeezy Pods. This shirt, this jersey, I don't think it has a ton of hype, but it's kind of cool. It's got a soccer field on there, a football field, I should say. Basketball jersey, I'll be going for this. You guys know me and my jerseys. We'll be going for this. Didn't end up copping the Black Cat shirt because the icy machine won't be that much more than the shirt. Retail on the same normal icy machine is only $130. That will fly when it drops. Yeah, we'll definitely be going for the icy machine. That's a no-brainer. I think out of all the jerseys, I like this one the most, the purple and black. The back got embroidered. The back of that jersey I was looking at, I don't know. I don't think we have multiple pictures of it. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, yeah, that is really cool. Yeah, this will probably sell out pretty fast. Let's take a look at this guy. Oh, I remember this from my preview video. Yeah, it's got all the different achievements, all of Supreme's various trophy years. I think that's cool, man. 1994. This is a 30th year anniversary shirt. So we'll probably actually go after this. I think this is worth going for. Colorways are just not doing it for me, though. The orange is blue. I think the black one is the only decent. Seen it in a Supreme video. Nice. Let's see what else we got going on. Overprint, short sleeve top. Okay. Decent. Can you go down to additional pictures? It's kind of cool. Small box. The Machu Picchu short sleeve top. Wait, those Link shorts haven't released yet? Are those pants? This is actually a really cool shirt. Machu Picchu in Peru. I'd love to go there someday. My girlfriend went and said it was beautiful. Picked up the black painter shirt. Hey, Jackie FTP, bro. Love that purple Supreme logo. Looks pretty sick. When in doubt, always keep it safe and go black. Yeah, whenever Fauntleroy does his drop list videos, he's always telling people to buy black. But you got to be cognizant. Sometimes the colored colorways are better, like the colorful ones. I swear we've seen these inset link track pants already release. Am I crazy? What do you think of the Stussy collab? I'm so bad at looking at Stussy. The only time I look at it is when people bring it up in chat. But we can look at other drops this week too. We've seen this stuff release. Am I tripping, guys? We've seen this release. Love StockX, mail items and get paid the next day. Yeah, dude, Grail takes a while to get paid. StockX, they usually give you your money pretty... No, it has to get authenticated, right? I think those link pants did drop, yeah. So this list isn't perfect. I mean, fair enough. It's catered by a select group of people. I actually told them, I DM'd them that like, hey, by the way, you're missing a piece from spring summer 2014 because I was looking for a picture of my Pink Panther shirt and it was not there in the drop list from spring summer 2014, which makes sense. It's a long time ago, but people are saying this is postponed, so they say it too. Franklin Playground Ball is kind of funny. I know a lot of people are looking out for this. The Coleman table with the bandana print. I'm going to say if you're in LA, don't be caught setting this guy up in the wrong neighborhood for obvious reasons. But it's a pretty cool table. Wonder how much it'll be. I feel like if this is under around $300, it'd be a good deal. But I don't know, man. Sometimes with furniture, Supreme is just like, fuck you, $700. Like, and it's like, all right, fair enough. Tonal logo towel. I wouldn't mind a new Supreme towel. I lost my one and only Supreme towel, boys. I was at a hotel in not Elkhart. Where the fuck was I? Joliet, Illinois. I was at a paintball event outside of Chicago. Yeah, dude. The gang table hitting up the domino gang. Dude, the gang table would go crazy for the right people. Is that a soccer jersey? Is what? Which jersey? I mean, look at this computer. It does not want to load. Maybe double clicking Alt will do it. It will. That's the hack. I think this camo towel is pretty cool, but this will probably be like $98, $88. So I don't know how worth it is to get a Supreme towel. The Toyo Steel T190 box. That's kind of cool if you need something to store some tools in. You have the green tonal from last year. Nice. We got more canvas tote and canvas backpack. I think if you're still in school, this backpack is actually pretty nice. It's very simple, and I hope it's like $60. But that is all you need for a book bag. You guys ever call them book bags? I was always calling them backpacks, but you always had a couple folks calling them book bags. And I'm like, well, there's more than bags, more than books you can put in there. All my bathroom towels are fucking awesome towels. Dude, it's been so long since I've heard fucking awesome. That's cool. I'm waiting on the Miss Piggy white t-shirt that Street Hassle had on in one of the first seasons leak. Did we even get that item in the preview? I don't think we saw it. It's not on the left to drop list, I'll tell you that much. That might be a friends and family type of deal. Nah, retail is like $148 for the canvas backpack. Boo. Pass. That sucks. Yeah, that Miss Piggy shirt is not even on left to drop. Let's look at the preview. It's not here. I know what you're talking about though. Maybe it's next season. We've seen that before where they've leaked stuff earlier. All right. Someone wanted to look at Stussy. What else do we got? We got Palace coming out. We got Reebok Palace. We looked at that earlier. We can take a look at it though. I did a full video on it, so if you guys want to watch that, you can do that. Palace community. Fucking awesome stuff is still sells out. Still sells pretty well. Okay. Right on. Never got into fucking awesome too much, but I always thought they were pretty sick. I don't know why they don't have the same exact structure for Palace Community that they do for Supreme. We got the Club C. Are Fujifilm's breaking SMH? Yeah, dude. Supreme in their recent, like, when they team up with a big brand, and I think this really started with, it might have been before VF Corp, but maybe Carlisle. They just overproduce those accessories because those things are nothing to make. They get them manufactured by probably the same factory that makes the regular ones. So, and at $38, I mean, dude, the resale was like, if it was $24, the resale would be like 40. It wouldn't be that much even to begin with. So Supreme took out any margin for resale by upping the price that much. Like, if you buy 4 and sit on them for 5 years, maybe you can make some money. But at that point, it's just not worth it. Like, you're better off investing in the S&P 500 or literally anything else. The film negative doesn't even have Supreme branding. I mean, yeah, it's kind of useless in my opinion. What do you guys think about this Palace Reebok drop? It's kind of clean, kind of minimalist. Florian Peter was texting me. He was commenting on the video and was saying that it's disappointing that there's no matching track pants with this tracksuit. And I kind of agree. Isn't that weird? Like, there's a matching set for the hoodie. There's some sweat shorts. And I do like the colors. But this is my favorite piece. I like the gray tracksuit, but the tracksuit in general. I'll eventually get a Palace tracksuit, boys. Eventually, one of these days. Glad I talked myself out of the camera and the Futara 5950. Good, dude. I think you made a good decision. The Club C are also pretty clean for a plain shoe. Agreed, bro. These are pretty clean. They got the aged look to them. When's the slushy machine drop? The only thing I want. Hey, bro, like I say every time, we don't know. I rely pretty much solely on information from Supreme Drops, Drops by Jay, and Supreme Community. Whatever they post. I've had some people reach out to me in DMs, but I don't have enough clout or connections with anybody from Supreme that would ever let me know when stuff comes out. So that's why I try to get my videos out as soon as I can. Right? This week was a little tough being back home. But yeah, try to just get the information out as soon as we know. What else do we want to look at? We got the Stussy collab. Let's see what we got here. Best Stussy collabs. Stussy news. Probably best to go on like Hypebeast. Probably. Stussy 2024. What's the collab with? Do you guys know? Someone was asking me earlier. Is it Pata? June 4th. Okay, here we go. Pata. Okay. I like those shorts. Are those boxing shorts, dude? Stussy Worldwide? Are those some Muay Thai shorts, bro? No way. Palace Reebok mid. Yeah, it's not amazing. Like, I wouldn't cop it, but it's kind of neat. June 7th, huh? Big old jeans. Oversized knit. Boxing shorts, bro. No way. Honoring Humphrey Reedford Schmidt. I don't know who that is, dude. Who is Humphrey Schmidt? The shorts are sick. Denim set only drop at Pata. See, the problem is with all these other brands, guys, I just don't have any knowledge of any sites that have the drop list because probably they don't do them as much. I guess I could go to Discord. We can go to Fauntleroy's Discord. Let me log in. Please have my stuff saved. It doesn't. It's not saved. We're not going to go there then. Too much time. All right, CTR2, thanks for coming out, bro. As always, good to see you. If you guys got to come out. Oh, Bradley Tompkins, you asked about the Pata. For sure, bro. No problem, man. I want to look at. You guys keep me up to date on what's coming out. So I'm very focused on like Supreme and sneakers and the stuff I make videos on. but I need more information. You think you can post links in the chat? I don't know if it's I do not know if it's like you have to be a moderator, but I think you guys can post links in the chat. New arrivals, probably not. Students. Palace Reebok is solid in IMO. Played it super safe and colorways are very wearable. Also, if you're wanting branding, it don't get more in your face than those pieces. If anyone likes golf, Kith X TaylorMade looks nice. Yes, we'll look at that in a second, dude. I actually wanted to look at that. The fact that Ronnie is selling a golf cart for $35,000 and nobody is saying anything about it is so funny. When Supreme gets lambasted for their $50,000 bike, I think it's great. Like that. Oh, they don't have any like product pictures. Damn. Just the fit pics. Those boxes, those shorts are nice. I would cop those. How much are they though? My Supreme denim painter pants from May 23rd drop have the small Supreme logo on the back pocket sewed upside down. Dude, one up to the right people. They think misprints are like worth more. So if you ever need to get rid of them, just say rare of one Supreme misprint. Let's go back to the site really quickly. Let's see if my denim shirt is sold out. Otherwise, I won't be happy. I'll cry. I'll cry myself to sleep if my shirt is still in stock. It's gone. Whoa, we bought the right colorway. We bought the second best colorway. Okay? We'll take it. I'll take the silver. We'll take the silver place on that one. All right, Stussy and Pata. Pretty sick. Palace and Reebok. Okay, minimalist. Some say it's mid. It's not really for me. I mean, I would wear it, but there's better stuff coming out. What else do we have to talk about here? I want to get into the Discord. If you guys allow me the quick time to just scan into this thing, I can do that. And then, is it on this PC? It is. This computer has Discord. I wonder if the app would take up more. Would the app on the computer take up more like processing power than the web version of Discord? That's the question. I've never had to even consider that because I'm on a PC at home. It looks really good. I guess we don't even need to go to that. We can look at the TaylorMade Kith collab for now. But I do like in Fauntleroy's Finest Discord, there is a guy in there, Larry, who makes, I mean, he is posting constantly. It is like tuned in to the freaking community of streetwear and gets absolutely dialed, like release calendar wise, which is pretty cool. Window capture. Discord. No. Discord. There we go. Like and subscribe. Peace out, Thomas. Hey, bro. I appreciate that, Freddie. Thanks for coming out, man. I would have loved the button up for the personal, but the hammer loop took me out. Bro, you gotta have the hammer loop. If you don't have a spot for your hammers, what are you gonna do? You gotta think about that, Shotgun. I wonder if they pass StockX. They would. I think they would. We got to get this. Drag this to the side. All right. We'll leave it like that. I can still see. You guys can see that, right? I think so. Balenciaga X Under Armour. Bro. Fuck Balenciaga. How the fuck are they still making clothes and people still buying it? Shit is so lame. Holy fuck, look at these. Oh, I thought that was like a singular, like, monocle. That's cool, Stussy. Kith for TaylorMade. There's the $35,000 golf cart. I saw it for $1,500 and I was like, huh, $1,500, that's actually pretty affordable. Like, I figured that new golf carts these days would be way more than that. $1,500 deposit on this guy. Because those rich people all like touching kids. Yeah, bro. That's what they do. Mob Psych or Mob Syndicate. Hey, bro. Peace out, man. Thanks for always coming out. I low-key like it. Can't really notice it since the patch is so small, but reminds me of something like the Travis Nike upside down logo. Yeah, dude. When I wear my Nike headband, I always keep that shit upside down. Just like ASAP Yams used to rock it. He would always rock the upside down Nike. Balenciaga has a grip on Hollywood, and all you gotta do is put celebrities in it and no one cares. Yeah, bro. That's why I stick around and stay saying that fuck Balenciaga. And one of my best videos, it was a random video when I was still kind of getting into the weekly drop list stuff. Stream lag a little bit. Is it lagging now that Discord is up? If it is, I'll take Discord off. I'll take it off. But Supreme X, no, what was it? Adidas X Balenciaga is trash was the title of my video. And so many people got so mad at this video, guys. You have no idea. Yeah, 2 years ago I made this video. And I was getting trolled in the comments. People were hating on it. And I finally got validated once the Balenciaga scandal came out. I just always kind of disliked them, to be honest. Okay, let's close Discord. We really don't need it to be up. We got FTP, Palace Reebok, Gatorade, Eric Annual, New Era, Asics, Stussy, Noah X Puma. We'll look at that actually. FTP Leaks, TaylorMade, low key brands. Quickly just scroll through it. Half Evil, Jakov, Hebrews, Sonic, Running, Absurd. Yeah, if you guys want this in this collab, I mean, hop in there. It's pretty cool. Ooh, we got Antisocial X Undefeated. I love Undefeated. Deadstock Lewis. Is that fucking Officer Jenny in a bikini? Oh god. Rucking Fountain. I've heard of that brand too. Mischief X acronym. Okay. Font was just talking smack about your stream. What was he saying? What, that I was in his Discord and telling people to join it? Or was he just trolling? I copped the short sleeve denim shirt. I'm sure Font was just joking around. But yeah, Balenciaga. So I tried to make the follow-up video. Balenciaga is trash, and it didn't get anything. I went through a period of not supporting Supreme because of them being owned by the Carlyle Group, their ties and things they've been affiliated with. Yeah, bro. I mean, Supreme is super different from what it used to be. Like, illegal business controls America, fuck the authority, counterculture. And nowadays, it's owned by a corporation. He was like, you never go crazy and ball out with a big cart. So what, dude? I don't have money like that, man. I do not want to, I'm not trying to spend money for content. That's not, some people like to do that, and you can go check out people that do that, but I'm going to cop what I like, and I'm going to keep it a buck. I'm not trying to go in debt for some fucking Supreme. Maybe one day, maybe we'll get the channel popping off and we'll get some bigger carts, but yeah, sorry. 18 items sold out, Supreme is dead. Yeah, on a drop that's trash and mid, we're still getting items selling out. I mean, we've really seen a revival, in my opinion, like since Supreme kind of died off, like post-pandemic, like 2022 to like 23 it was only like cooled down for like a year. Hey, bro, Jackie FTP, good seeing you as always, bro. Peace out. They're making some good items. We got Coach's jacket sold out. Realistically, so many. I'm just fucking with you. You're just trolling me, bro. See, I can't tell. It's hard to know. realistically, so many brands are tied to pieces of shit practices people. It's almost impossible to avoid. And that's the truth, man. Like, obviously, like, I can't support brands like Balenciaga. When you go that far, like, that's kind of my moral line. And for me personally, guys, I'll be straight up. Like, I don't really fuck with Travis Scott too much after what happened with Astroworld. I know that a lot of people love his shoes, but I, for one, I feel like I've been a pretty strong Travis critic for a long time. Like, when Travis kind of got his Jordan deal, it was literally at the end of when I was copying streetwear. Like, I took a break from copying streetwear from about 2019 to about 2022. During the pandemic, I wasn't doing shit. And for whatever reason, I know that's not true with a lot of people. That's where people were copping the most, which I think gives me an interesting perspective because I kind of have the pre-pandemic view of the community of the kind of market, and then the post-pandemic view because I've been doing YouTube. But my kind of Travis dude was like, that's a whole other situation. And I think his shoes are, I know a lot of you like them. I think they're kind of just, they're only hyped because of Travis. I'll say it. They look cool. And I do like these shoes. They're neat. But I think just the fact that you can put a backward swoosh on Nike and make it hype. I mean, it is kind of the same thing as why Yeezys used to be popular. And I was a fan of Yeezys. So I am a bit hypocritical, but I just don't fully buy into the hype. Of course, do I still try to cop every single Travis release? Yes, because you're stupid if you don't try. Would I ever wear a Travis Scott shoe? No. No. I think if I ever hit on a Travis, I would sell it immediately. Like, that's the only, unless someone like, the only purpose I could see myself wearing a Travis Nike would be if someone gave them to me, a close friend, some crazy person from the community actually gave me a pair of shoes, I would keep those. Paying $1,000 or more for a J1 quality shoe. Exactly, bro. It just doesn't make sense. And there's just so many kids that have gotten into streetwear and into sneakers by like getting their parents to buy them either fake or real Travis Scott shoes. And I'm just like, that's obviously we all love hype culture. Like, hype culture is so cool, but I was, able to actually get into sneakers not before hype culture, but like when I got into shoes around 2012, like the Concord 11 release had just happened. That was the big drop. And I was into like the weekly Jordan releases, but I was more fascinated by like researching the history of sneakers and like Michael Jordan's legacy, because I obviously was not around. I was too young to watch Michael Jordan play. So I was more so fascinated by like Tinker Hatfield and like the idea of this sneaker community of people that are at the time very small subsection of people that were into all these releases. And it was just a different story. And there still is some of that today, but so much of it hinges on, is this product going to resell? Is it going to be 2x retail? No, it's a brick. I don't want it. And that just kind of mentality it's just changed. I'm not going to say it's worse or better. I think people that say it was better back then, maybe that's true to you. It was different, right? It was different. Yeah, shotgun facelift, he's got it. I've been collecting shoes since 6th grade. Just skate shoes, nothing super hyped at the time till I got into my 20s. Yep. Attention span is huge too, right? With the internet, there's so many new drops coming out. It's crazy. It's hard to keep up with look at all these drops on StockX. It's just too much. There will always be something new and cooler. Yep. Only Travis shoes I got is the SBs. His shoes are overrated. And I'm not saying, dude, that if you wear Travis Scott shoes, wear what you like. I'm always going to give my opinion. And that does not mean that I will shit on someone for what they wear. Like, these are a cool pair of shoes. I think these shoes are dope. I would probably wear them until I looked at what they're worth and be like, damn, I actually would rather just have the money so I could cop more stuff and you know, or invest the money or whatever the fuck. Admire this strength, not to just buy anything for the sake of having it. Strength and willpower with this type of consumerism isn't preaching up to the younger generation. Yeah, dude, I try to make that. It's hard to talk about that kind of stuff on a channel who revolves around consumerism, right? Buying the weekly drop, participating in it myself. But I do try to sometimes bring up the fact that, like, you should really only be buying stuff that you can afford, right? Not going into debt. That's why I know Florian Peter was trolling, but he was like, oh, you don't buy you don't have big baller carts. It's like, yeah, dude, I don't. Because if I did that and the items wouldn't resell, then I would be losing money. And I'm trying to save money for a house because I want to make the next step in my life. Right? And Supreme is fun. I love this, but is it as important as life shit? No, it's not. All right. We got real right there, boys. We got so real. I love it. We can keep talking real, but we can also talk about whatever. Hyped shoes don't mean shit to me if I don't hit for retail. I'll take advantage of others willing to pay resale, but it couldn't be me. Bro, shotgun facelift, I have the same mentality. I've paid resale a few times in my life, and it was for older Supreme items, but that's it. Like, I've never really paid resale. I paid resale maybe 5 times, right? And do I resell every week? Yeah, I do. And for one, it's nice to actually, make more videos, do reviews. I keep a lot of my stuff, right? For the stuff that I like I wear the Air Max DNs, Supremes. This was the backpack that I bought for resale. It wasn't even called that back in the day. It was just like what the backpack was worth. But I miss this bag. It was a really sick backpack. I had it in college. I think I paid like $200 for it. Nah, that shit's worth a lot. You can probably get it from an OG seller. A lot of OG sellers that are still around, if you come at them reasonably and aren't super weird. Look at that backpack. So sick. Did you ever pay resale on a BOGO when they were hyped? Actually, I did. Technically, my dad did, but I bought the American flag BOGO after it sold out. That was the only box BOGO that I ever owned for a long time. My dad bought this for me for Christmas. I think he paid like $300 something for it. And I sold it. When did I sell it, dude? 2016 or 17 for maybe like $400, $450. This thing was not worth anything for a long time. And now look at it. I actually have a picture on my Instagram of me wearing it. But I don't want to scroll back that far on my Instagram. I think it's just called the flag box logo. Wah, 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 wah. But that happens, dude. That happens with everything. Like, one of my best videos. I've shown this video, I feel like, so many times, but I'm going to show it again. Look at that shit. We'll look at that one more time. Look at the price of this thing now. Last sale, $744. What you got to think of the time it would have taken to sell. It was probably a medium. And these are selling in 2018 also. Wow, I really missed the mark. If I'd waited like 2 more years, I could have sold it for $2,900. What the fuck? That is crazy, dude. What's the Instagram? It's in the description. It should just be Thomas Finn. Thomas F. Finn. I need to get a new Instagram app, but SupThomas is currently taken. So I might switch it to like SupThomas YT or something, but it's just my first and last name. It should be in the description though of the stream. Yep, get in touch, Instagram.com. If you just go on there, you can get in there, get involved. Yeah, and if you ever want to contact me, anyone, you can message me on Twitter or Instagram. I copped the white tonal that year. Yeah, was this the tonal year? year is this? Fall winter 14, bro. I didn't know that was 14. It's crazy. What did I want to look at? Oh yeah, I want to look at my live cop. Not a live cop. This was before I was live copping, but the Lunar Air Max. It was what was it? The Nike Lunar Moon Landing SupThomas. Back when my channel was called Apple Stomper. Look at this dude. Who the fuck is this kid? I was so stoked. I used to do a lot of car videos, man. Just talking at the screen. Look at those sunglasses. These are my Carreras. 60p, boys. Come on, 9 years ago. Look at that. Twitter.com, Thomas Finn for Twitter craziness. And as always, hashtag Team Nobot. Come on, baby. We were Team Nobot back in the day. I used to hate bots. I still hate bots, but I'm like, you kind of have to go for the bots. This was the review. In my hair. I still have that hat.
Like there's nothing else to say.
Look how sick those look.
Getting right into it.
I used to use a video camera. Legit.
The upper is covered
back
with
in 2014
moon print.
We had the 1080p.
Extends.
Is that super loud, guys?
And even on the tongue.
I can't even hear it.
As you can see beneath the laces, we still have that print.
It's too. Please tell me. I'll switch.
Is a dark gray with black
87
speckles.
blue.
The outsole is a nice black that kind of reminds me of like leather. It's really deep. It's nice. I don't know if you can see.
My voice was so high pitched. My voice is still kind of higher pitched.
We have a gold airbag that actually looks very, very nice in person. Very subtle hit, but nevertheless a nice one.
Just to confirm, I'll stop the video if you guys don't want to watch it, but if it's interesting.
And on the back of the shoe, we see the stars and the stripes of the American flag, representing the Apollo 11 trip to the moon. If we get up even closer, we can see the lunar print extends into the sunset.
Representing the trip to the moon. I had all the facts, dude.
The shoe. It goes behind the tongue, and basically.
See, back then, I wasn't even thinking about resale. I was like,
if we loosen the laces, we can see the tongue reads Nike Air Max SP.
Alright, that's copyrighted music. Back in the day, before monetization, I would just play like my favorite songs. Yep, we got the tall blacks with the cuffed joggers. I still don't mind that look. I know it's not cool right now. I feel like it'll come back eventually. But look at those things, dude. The fake moon landing. Yeah, dude. Yeah, these were actually made by Stanley Kubrick. He helped to get the details right. Playing Man on the Moon. I feel like it's a great song, right? For this video. Everything comes. I learned that in fucking fashion school when I took fashion classes. It was at fashion school, but it was my minor in college. Typically, fashion trends are 20 to 10 years. I think they're getting even less. I think now it's about 7 years. That was my logo, Apple Stomper. Kind of funny. I made that in fucking paint. I mean, you can tell. There we go. Beautiful. Last of the champion items gone. Yeah, dude. What do you guys think of this Fear of God Indiana thing? I got it from my mom. She works for IU Athletics, Indiana University, and they got all this Fear of God shit. Look at this guy. Big H on the back. It's super funny too, because I was talking a lot earlier this year, bullshitting with some friends. I was like, I think we were watching like a fantasy show, whether it was like House of the Dragon or something, or anime or some shit. And I was like, I really need a cloak. I really need a fucking cloak. And then I get this as a gift, which is super cool. Indiana Athletics. But this drop was super nice. Oh my god, this sells for a lot. Holy shit. Indiana Hoosiers t-shirt. I got the medium. Dude, I could have flipped it. See, I can't be flipping that. Looks like you're wearing a blanket. Dude, I think it looks cool. It's comfy too. It's got the Adidas logo right there. It's technically a poncho, but let's see if they have the poncho up. Wait. Shop Fear of God X Indiana Athletics. I copped the shoes too. I ended up reselling the shoes because they were a little too expensive. Where's the poncho, baby? Is that the exclusive? Is that the one of one? Fear of God, Indiana. That certainly has all of them. Helicopter landing pad. Wait, did we get the exclusive? Poncho? Is that not even available? It is suede fleece. Damn, this is what I have. But this is I have the Indiana version. This is women's. Okay. Am I wearing women's clothing right now? That'd be sick. Let's see. So much I get clowned on for younger kids are the same things they cry about not hitting on them now. Wait. Yes. I think I understand what you're saying, bro. Looks like you're wearing a blanket. Okay, yes. Teach their own. I wear plenty of shit that no one likes, but it's my own style. Yeah, bro, 100%. I wanted a cloak. Okay, I wanted a damn cloak. This is women's clothing. And you know what? I'm too scared to be pulling out the cloak. Me? I say, bring it on. This shit is crazy expensive. I would never buy this stuff. It's cool. Hey, the suede fleece, it's cool, man. Still available? I resold mine. Okay, it's gone in all bigger sizes. I guess we're winding down the stream now, boys. If you want to tune out, want to have me look at something else, you know, we still got 29 people in here. 29 people hanging out. We couldn't find the Fear of God poncho, but that's okay. I think I would have liked to hoop in these, but there's 250. 250 for a game that I don't play ever. I am so bad at basketball, boys. It is crazy. Yeah, I think this is a damn women's poncho. Fuck yeah, dude. Send it. I love that. Fear of God. I'm guessing the Palace Reebok is Palace sizing. Fear of God is all down to cuts and fits, just lacks a little something to get me to care. Yeah, it is very stylized. Like, this is a medium. Like, this is a medium, dude. I could probably wear a small. But I like this one. This one is cool. This little t-shirt. I like it. Let's see if we can put a little music on. Let's see. I will need you guys to help to the volume. I guess I still have my stream pulled up. Lo-fi. Lo-fi girl, come on, girl. How we doing? I don't have ducking turned on though. That will be the problem. Wait, can you still hear it? Problem is it's so loud on my end. I need to turn it down on my PC. Okay. Check, mic check. We good? Sound check? I wonder what the Fear of God Vans from PacSuns are going for right now. Not even hearable. Music is perfectly fine. Thank you, Shotgun. We could have done that earlier. I was just worried, man. Like, I was like setting up my stream today and I was like, maybe we could do music, maybe not. It just, when I'm on a Asus Vivo book, hit, dude. I don't want to risk it. All right, denim shirts sold out. Let's see, can we pop over to StockX and actually take a gander? Take a gander at what things are going for. Supreme Painter shirt, maybe? Loose fit, short sleeve. Loose fit. Oh my god. This is a personal pet peeve. We're getting back to spelling, boys. When people type the word lose, L-O-O-S-E, drives me nuts. I usually don't care about spelling, but when people put this as to mean like you lost, it's not how you spell, that's not how you spell lose. Lose is spelled L-O-S-E. Believe it or not. Brother is the worst speller. It drives me insane. Well, he's got to get better. Tell him to take off autocorrect. Here we have one of those interesting circumstances. You can't really see it. Let me pull down a bit on the screen. The market manipulators at StockX have determined this is worth $167 for some reason. My mom did all of his English homework growing up. Why did she do that? That does not seem like a good thing. But, of course, I'm not gonna... I've never been a parent. I don't claim to ever have experience parenting, so I have no idea. Why is this stuff all being asked $167? That's bizarre. There's just one person copped everything and was like, $167 is the price that this is gonna be. You guys can like it or leave it. Whew. Boys, I have to go to the bathroom. I will be right back. You can hang out with Lo-Fi Girl for a second. And I'll seriously be like 5 seconds. A quick peer. And if you have anything you want me to look at, just ask. Type it in the stream. Oh, okay. Oh, 28 viewers still. That's awesome. You guys survived with me. Thank you. Of course, I said I'm a quick peer, and then the 2 cups of coffee that I had proceeded to give me a 1 minute long stream. So, yeah, the stream on the stream, right? Kind of funny. One of my all-time fave Supreme Grails is the box logo collab with Undercover, The Wizard of Oz with the Witch. I actually saw someone have that for sale. I believe the name is Preem Park on Instagram. Recently followed me. I can probably just sign into my Instagram right here. Let me log in and we can look at that. No, what's it? Yeah, there we go. Okay. That's still my password? I think it is. Come on. Yes, we're good. Check your notifications on another device. Alright, bro. Fair enough. I guess I'd rather have notifications than nothing. Someone's trying to log in. Is it you? We prevented a login. What? What do you mean? Did I click the wrong button? I clicked the wrong button. We're gonna look at the... I think we can look up a picture of that thing you just talked about. Recently was for sale. Wizard of Oz and Supreme. Collab. My face is so bright. Turn off the light. Got it. Waiting for approval. Yes, it's me. It had the blue button as no, it's not me, and the white button was yes, it's me. So that's kind of lame. Oh God, Facebook pulled up because I. Okay, Instagram. What? What do you mean, bro? Log me in. Yes, continue. I am Thomas. I am Groot. Probably don't even need to be logging into this. I don't know why I'm doing it, but here we go. Not now. There we go, boys. Instagram, believe it or not. Bathing 8, what are they doing? The Bape Store Chicago capsule. I should let my sister know about that. I feel like box logo hype is going to come back. It could, dude. We just need some good releases. I think this has got, yeah, Preem Park. This guy has a cool page. He's got 8,200 followers. And I think he was selling that very thing you were talking about. But this dude has a lot of cool stuff, man. He's like a real Supreme collector. This is the same Demir Supreme item from the backpack collab, I think. Oh, it's a Japanese one. Look at that. Look at the comments or the captions on this. I guess I can't really. I'm glad I'm not into collecting BOGOs. Yeah, I've never been a huge BOGO guy, to be honest. Like, they're cool, but I would much rather have like this right here, dude. I fucked up. Guys, this is gonna be the grail piece of my channel because of Drip Goku. I have to eventually get this piece. I can't even, I mean, look, he had it for sale for $550. Can you read the screen there? Let's see. My stream's a little bit delayed. Look at that. $550. That's such a good deal. Released in 2015. One of the most well-known and iconic and Supreme and the North Face collaborations by any means necessary. First became popularized by Malcolm X, calling for freedom, justice, and equality for African Americans by any means necessary. Supreme uses this iconic phrase over the years, first being seen on a New Era fitted hats in 2008, and recently it was featured on Supreme X Nike Dunk collab. We'll eventually pick that up. I just don't know if I need the parka. Let's look at the actual full... We might just go full screen. This might be way better than what the fuck I was doing earlier. I don't know why I had the screen split up like that. Oh, it's because I wanted to look at this. But if I just window capture down. Perfect. Okay. That is the nice thing about window capture. I can have OBS up and you don't see it. Here we go. Supreme community. I'm the most active on my IG. If anyone wants to follow, I'll follow back. Yeah, dude. Drop your IGs, guys. That'd be cool. If anyone wants to follow me, I'll follow you guys back too. Link in description. Do you already follow me, Shotgun Facelift? If you have the same name, I'll obviously see it, but I'll follow you back. People ask me to make a Discord. I just refer everyone to Fauntleroy's Finest Discord. It's just such a better Discord than anything I could ever do. I'm sure I could do it, but I would need, like I said before, I would need moderators to run it. I don't really want to spend time all day, every day in a Discord. It's just not something I'm excited about. See, look at this. Supreme Community removed everything pre-2017 after I DM'd them on Twitter. I don't know if it was a coincidence, but I pointed out to them that they had some of their things wrong. I shouldn't show my DMs, but yeah, they removed everything. So I guess Supreme, we could go on Supreme's website. I forgot about that. Fall winter 2015. I want to look at, where's the archive? Archive, news, it's right there, dude. 2015. Fall winter 15. Where are we going? 2016, Supreme North Face. By any means necessary. Here we go. That's so dope. The Nups jacket. Okay, so the parka is the Nups jacket. That's the big one. This is technically what Drip Goku is wearing. I think technically this is what Drip Goku is wearing. I think he's wearing the Nups. Yeah, he's wearing the Nups. I almost can't or don't want to buy the Nups. It's too expensive and I don't need it. It's just not, it doesn't get that cold. The mountain pullover. I could get behind this guy, right? Get behind this guy, the mountain pullover. Is it the same level? It's probably not. Winter runner's gloves? Come on, that's the cop-out. Base camp travel canister? That's a cop-out. Backpack's kind of cool, but I really want to be able to wear it on the camera. So I think the mountain pullover would be ideal. Supreme by any means necessary mountain pullover. $3,500, dude. Fuck off. Yeah, these will be hard to get. I wonder if I could use, like, get them from Japan or something. Where the hell's Michael Taylor been? I haven't seen Michael Taylor here in a bit. He's Japan. We could DM him on Discord or something. Maybe we'll do like a little mini series called like Tracking Down My Grail or something. Here we go. $6.92. I could probably swing a medium. I would just get whatever one is cheapest. Those are so faked. I know, dude. That's the big thing, Zane. I know they are. It is kind of easy to, not easy to tell, but if you know what to look out for, it's usually the stitching. Is usually the dead giveaway. But I would probably legit check it. It just, here's the thing, bro. I don't want to pay more than like $400 for this thing. Even $400 is like, it makes me feel gross. Drip Goku is fire, dude. I love him. And I would never ever buy fakes. Because here's the thing, guys. Fakes aren't only, obviously like bad for clothes and bad for like the brands because they're getting stolen from. A lot of times the people that make fake clothes are involved with like international criminal activity, including like drugs and human trafficking. So not saying all fake stuff helps support those industries, but if you do research on like, where does counterfeit money go to? What organizations are profiting from counterfeit goods? Like, that is something that actually boycotting, I believe, does something. But it is crazy how accepted, especially between younger millennials and Gen Z and below, how much they buy shit off of Temu and sweatshop labor and fast fashion and all that stuff. That shit is, that's one of my moral lines. Like, I'm much more likely to support a company, even if they have questionable practices, than to support fucking buying fake shit. I would never knowingly buy fake shit. Let's go just jacket. Let's see if we got jacket. Jacket. $800. Yeah, this will be hard to get. This will be a big time grail. But the fact that old boy was selling it for freaking... Where did my tab go? I lost it. The fact that old boy Premium Park was selling that for $5 is crazy. I believe it was legit. I don't think it was fake. Is this the mountain pullover? Oops. This is the mountain pullover. It's a fair price. Pretty good. Just sold my black nups for 1K. I feel like I saw someone pick up. I was talking about that jacket in Discord, and someone picked one up. Sopranos box logo. $835, dude. Look at that, boys. Would you pay that much money? I wouldn't. What else is interesting? I was thinking while I was peeing what else we could talk about. I feel like I had something on the tip of my tongue. Oh, one of my favorite stores, Hypeland. I haven't talked about them for a while. I did a video on them kind of back a couple months ago. They're actually opening up a store in Los Angeles, which is pretty cool. The big May collaboration brand. No, it's not for everyone. They recently got a storefront, which is pretty cool, and I think going on their website is not the right move on this computer, but Gundam rug. Oh yeah, they had a Gundam collab. Gundam is in Call of Duty right now too, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, all these series. Pretty sick. I feel like one of my friends, no, definitely, one of my friends told me that he knew the guy that started this place. And now they have a storefront property on downtown LA, Little Tokyo. The grand opening is Saturday, June 8th at 11 PST. Mark your calendars and stay tuned. Yeah, this dude is straight up from the ground up. You got Franelations in the comments right there. Jordan Bentley, this guy is the founder. It's a cool car. At the end of the day, gotta end. Well, at the end of the day gotta end. That's true. Little shorts, bro. Crazy. All right. Anything else? What's King Motorsports up to? Tail lights. Sick. Wait, F1 posted new regulations? Let's see this shit, bro. More powerful hybrid engines with increase in electrical power. Boo. Not a fan. Lighter and smaller cars to improve efficiency and handling. W. They needed that. Hybrid engines with 100% sustainable fuel. W. I like that. Agile car concept at the heart of regulations to promote closer, more exciting racing. W. Manual override mode to provide following cars with boost of energy. Is that different from ERS? New active aerodynamics. World's most efficient hybrid engine. That's pretty W. That's cool. Doubled the energy recovered during braking versus 2022 cars. Okay, that's cool. W. 300% increase in electric power. All right, fair enough. 100% sustainability fueled. Manual override, we saw that. Regulations attract record 6 power unit suppliers. The cars will be narrower, dropping from 2 meters wide to 1.9 meters. Dude, that's like, no, that's not different at all. What? What are they thinking, dude? That's not even a change. Each car will be lighter, down 30 kilograms to 707. What? Down 30 kg to 768 kg. That's crazy. All right, bro. I'll follow you, Shotgun. No doubt. The wheelbase will be reduced from 3.6 meters to 3.4. Okay. Downforce will be reduced by 30% and drag by 55. Interesting. So less downforce. The width of the front tires has been reduced by 25 millimeters and the rears by 30 millimeters. Introduction of 2 new aerodynamic modes, Z mode and X mode. What the hell? Driver can switch to X mode on straights for a low downforce configuration to maximize top speed. So no more DRS? When applied, Z mode will alter front and rear wings for drivers to enjoy greater cornering speed. A 2-element active rear wing flap will be implemented, like DRS. Front wheel arches will be removed. The front wing will be 100 millimeters narrower and will also have a 2-element active flap. Revised 2-stage front impact structure to better protect against secondary impacts during incidents. Good, that's safety. Increase in side intrusion protection. Cool. Roll hoop increased. Introduction of extra lights indicating electrical states of the car. Hybrid fuel will be drop-in. 26 regulations in line with F1 and FIA's net zero and 2023 goals. That is cool. Yeah. W. Know a lot of you aren't into racing as much as I am. That's cool. Alright, boys. Is this about the time we wind down? I think we might have to wind down here unless anyone has any final thoughts. We got Elden Ring on the way, Shadow of the Erd Tree. This shit's gonna be fucking nuts. I cannot wait for this. It's gonna be nuts. I'm excited. Follow you guys back right here. Bada bing. Check those out later. That looks like a spam account, maybe. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Yeah, Elden Ring will be dope. All electric racing in the future sounds awful. Yeah, dude. I could go on so long one up about electric cars. I know a lot of people like them, and that's cool. I think they have their place, but to replace the internal combustion engine will be a sad day if that ever fully happens. But anyway, guys, we've been going long enough. Pretty successful stream overall. Like, we were able to cop the denim shirt. That's it. You know, hey. Kept it relatively affordable, kept it simple, and ended up selling out. So I'll probably end up keeping it, but potentially resell it. We'll see. I mean, if the price goes up, consider it. You have to always consider it. But yeah, last week in Indiana, I'll be heading back home to Arizona on Monday. So expect a video probably Tuesday. I don't think I'm going to make a video on Monday unless I'm really energetic that day. I'll probably just be chilling, but of course, if there is major news, I'll cover it and probably still post on the community tab to at least inform you guys of what's going on. But yeah, pretty successful drop today. We saw multiple items go. We'll do a what sold out video. Maybe that'll come out on Monday. I don't think I'll record it. I could record it tomorrow or Friday. So yeah, I'll probably have one more video come out at least of what sold out. Try to get that out sooner rather than later, and then it'll be on to week 18 and beyond. So hope you guys have a good weekend. Stay safe. Good luck to anyone copying Palace. I'll catch you guys in the next one.